The member for Indi.
I rise on a very grave issue to the constituents of Corangamite, the broader Geelong community and the Australian manufacturing community. And I rise to request that the member for Corangamite issue a correction and apologise to this House and apologise to the people of Corangamite for grossly misleading. We're not allowed to say lying in this House, so I will say grossly misleading. Having repeatedly misled locals about coalition policies regarding the car industry in recent years, this time he's gone a step too far. He's gone as far as to make up quotes and then to say clearly that's what Mr Abbott was referring to. The made-up quotes are an absolute misrepresentation and totally inaccurate. These fabrications show the extent that Mr Cheeseman and the Labor Party will go to peddle their dishonesty about the coalition's position. And we remember they've got form on this. At the last election, the Labor Party said that the coalition's announced policy to cut the Green Car Innovation Fund by just under $300 million would hurt Geelong. But what happened? After the election, the Labor Party itself, as soon as the election was out of the way, cut around $850 million remaining in the fund and axing the fund altogether. And what's worse, they then, adding to this, their broken promises to the car industry after the election was $1.4 billion, and of course the mother of all broken promises, the carbon tax, that's going to gut $460 million out of the auto sector. Under Labor, we've lost one manufacturing job every 23 minutes. It's no wonder that even Ian Jones, the Australian Manufacturing Workers Union Vehicle Division National Secretary, has said in the past that Julia Gillard, quote, does not understand manufacturing's importance to the economy. And we had the Prime Minister's former senior advisor, Nick Rees, who belled the cat in an opinion piece recently that Ford would close, quote, its local manufacturing operations in 2016. We have the Labor Party ignoring the plight of manufacturing, of the auto sector. And what does Mr Cheeseman say when confronted with job losses at Ford after the government gave a behind-the-door, closed deal, $34 million to Ford? The Prime Minister said it would create 300 new jobs. And a month after the last instalment given to Ford, 330 Ford workers were sacked. And all Mr Cheeseman can say is Ford needed to make adjustments to its workforce depending on sales, and that is entirely appropriate. Come clean, Mr Cheeseman, about Labor's damage to the auto sector and apologise to Mr Abbott.
Order. Honourable member's time has expired.